together, I'll remember sweet love all night long.
You guys were invited. It was a small ceremony. I wanted to keep it really intimate. Welcome to my channel, Renewed, Volume 2. I know it's been a hot minute. If you like the video, then click the thing. And if you really like me, then subscribe. If not, I'd suggest YouTube, Instagram. There's loads of other people that you can like. Yeah, negative comments, bugger off, because I'm just going to delete them. Yeah, now I think that's the intro done. Should I do a nicer intro? Well, it was not me then, is it? So today's video is about my marriage, my wedding today to myself. I've taken a few vows to myself and that I really take seriously, and I just suggest that you do the same. Recently I've been struggling with my mental health again, but I've managed to speak to my friends very openly about it. I have communicated with anything to do with like work. I've communicated with them about my mental health, and I've also reached out to healthcare professionals as well. So I've kind of covered myself. I've got my friends who are practically my family. I've got anything related with work, like I'm vocalizing it very well, and we're having that back and forth in emails, and I'm seeking professional help. So be that counselling, CBT, GP, whatever. So I've got all these 3 platforms that are supporting me. Great. Or support groups. Great. Love you guys. And that's great. That's absolutely brilliant. But what happens when my friends are on holiday, or if my counsellor goes away? Am I just gonna, find someone else to love me in that time? I have to love me, and I have to do it for myself. And if I love me, then everyone else can just help to love me. But the love has to come from me. It has to be here. It absolutely has to be. Otherwise, what am I doing? So I married myself. I made a decision to marry myself. I'm not perfect, but that's okay, because I quite like the imperfections, and I like my imperfections because I know where my imperfections come from. So there are lots and lots and lots of things that contribute to loving oneself. These are just 4 vows that I've made to myself because I just want to love myself. I want to take care of myself. I owe it to myself. I am worthy of that. First promise that I made to myself was a promise that I will do whatever it takes to know who I really am and live every day as that person. I'm getting to know Mojo better, and I kind of like her. You know, she's complicated, but I love her. I love me. Let me not talk third person. I love me, and I want to live every day as the best version of me that I can be. And the only way that I can do that is to know myself. Discovering yourself and finding out more about yourself is a form of self-love. It's a way of saying that I love you and I want to get to know you a little bit better. Things change. I used to hate cheese 2 years ago. Now I love it. You need to know what you want. You need to know what your wants and your needs are, and you have to know you. Because if you know what you want and you know what you need, then you know what you're gonna get, and you're not gonna settle for anything less. We'll talk about that later. The second promise that I made to myself was a promise to fall more and more in love with myself every day. And that's easier said than done, I know. But it can't separate me from me at all, because, well, science. But I can't separate me from me. And so all I can choose to do is fall more in love with this person every day, because I'm going to be with this body until I'm in the ground. I love me. And it feels so weird to say that I love me. And it's not narcissistic or anything. I just love me. You know, issues. Oh, God. Bloody hell. So many. But I still love me regardless of all those issues, despite all of that. I don't like that about me. So, I can cut that out of my life. And I can add something to my life. People think, I'm worth. I'm good. I am beautiful. Just regardless of, the bingo wings. Oh my God, I love me. And that's where I am now. That I made to myself was a promise to not only listen to my intuition and believe that it's real, but also to learn how to trust its guidance every day. Like, I have a very good gut instinct, and I'm quite stubborn, so I follow my gut. But it's still a promise that I have to make, because there are times that I doubt myself, and when I doubt myself, I do it to my own detriment, because it's not real. It's just worry, fear and panic in my head, and as someone with anxiety, trust in general is something that's very hard for me to get a hold of, for me to really grasp. I'm talking quite serious on my wedding day. Sorry, could someone pass me some champagne, please? No. There's no one here, I'm just talking to my reflection. But anyway, take great pride in my intuition. I like it, and I believe that my intuition is only as good as it is now because of the maturity. And I'm not trying to brag and say, I'm so mature. But life, when it beats you up, you know, you gotta kind of grow up and beat it back. So I've had to grow up, I've had to mature. Test the waters, because, you know, I when I listen to my intuition and maybe I get something wrong, I don't scold myself or blast myself for feeling bad. It's just, okay, where do we go wrong? Did you censor your intuition and maybe ignore something? Do you know what I mean? Because you're trying to build trust, and you're not going to build trust by telling yourself off and saying that you're a piece of crap. The fourth and final promise that I made to myself was a promise that I will never settle for anything less than what my heart and soul desires. And I've struggled for a very long time with valuing myself and seeing myself as worthy of anything. I'd always let people know that I'm there as long as you need me. Like, if you need me for anything, I'll do that. But I'm still learning how to vocalize what I need. I'm not great at it, but I am beginning to recognize my worth. And because I'm recognizing my worth, I won't settle for anything less than what my heart and soul desires anymore. I won't do that. I won't do that to myself, because when you settle, it's almost like committing to being unhappy and kind of just, I'm okay, that I'm gonna be unhappy for the rest of my life. I'm not okay with that. I want to be the best. I want to be the greatest. Not in the world, but for me, I want to be the best person that I can be. I want to live the best life. So, and by saying that, you know, don't settle for anything, I don't mean like go turn around to your partner and be like, I'm better than this, and then just walk out the door. You can create better in your current situation as well. So don't forget that. But you can't settle. You can't settle, babes. Like, I'm actually talking directly to you. You cannot settle, because you need to know your worth. And it's a journey. It's a journey of figuring that out. Like, I'm 25 and I want to leave you with a poem from a beautiful woman that I met called Sarah Aluko. And I'm not going to cry, but I met her at an event and she gave me this book and I read it, and it really did, I read it, and it stirred up a lot of emotions for me. And the final poem is the most powerful. So I'm gonna read it to you. I really hope she doesn't mind, but it's so beautiful. Oh, I'm gonna cry because this poem makes me so emotional. Anyway, Sarah, you are an amazing writer, and don't stop. Please write another book. I know that I cannot change some of the things that happened between us or the way it happened. But can you do me this one favour? Can you forgive me? Can you bring down the walls I forced you to build? I desperately want to start again. A fresh start can only begin with you. I need you to know that I'm trying to find my way back to you. The truth is, I was scared. I allowed you to become a stranger to me. But I want something substantial with you, and most of all, I want to do things God's way. I spent too long disappointed and hurt that I made decisions based on feelings and not faith. I took it out on you, and that was wrong. I'm still glad I met you. You're always going to be just the one for me. I just wish I could have done things differently. Allowed you to see me properly without the added distractions. I cannot change the way things have turned out, but I would like to start again. So hi. My name is Mojo. Hi, Mojo. And I love you. I will never leave you. Never again will I replace you with another. Every time I read that, I just get so emotional, because I thought that the way to show that you love people is to put them above you. Right? On the basis that that person puts you above them. But that often isn't the case. And in reality, that should never be the case. I love me. And because I love me, I'm going to show you how to love me. Right? And if that person loves themselves, then they can show me how they love themselves. So it's all a journey, it's all a process, it all comes together. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Sorry that I cried and ruined my beautiful bridal makeup, cause I'm a bride. Oh, I meant to, see you on the next one. My love has come along on the dream that I could speak to, a dream that I can call my own. You are my cat. Nah, I need to do this song justice, sorry. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Oh, I'm someone's grandma.